Hey, what's up, guys? So, welcome back. I know it's been a little bit, but to be honest, I've just needed a break. Kind of needed time to reconnect myself. I feel like a lot of times I get to a point with YouTube where it feels like I'm forcing myself to make videos and come up with things to talk about. And I think the whole doomer thing is actually like really toxic. So, I don't know if I'm really much of a doomer lately. Because I've kind of been shielding myself from this whole, the world is falling apart talk, because nothing's changed in the last year, right? Since started making videos. If anything, maybe things have actually gotten worse, right? Like things are just actually, somehow things have actually gotten kind of more expensive. But also, I feel like I need to take these off because they're so reflective. So it's like I've kind of stopped complaining because it's not going to do anything, right? Like nothing's changing. Like we get it. Like it costs money to live. Big deal. And it's funny if you think about it, because people worked, I think, all throughout history just to really afford food. So this isn't anything new. And I think what it actually came down to, maybe something I've realized recently, is that if you think food is supposed to be cheap, see, now that's the illusion. Food is not supposed to be cheap. If you think food should be cheap, it's because you're being conditioned, right, to not like to eat food that has fillers in it, right? To eat food that's actually not nutritional, and it's not um, right. It's not nourishing you. So it's ironic that we are complaining that all of a sudden food is expensive, but really it's we're kind of realizing that, yeah, like real food, like food that actually nourishes you, it is it costs money. It's not cheap. And I've kind of realized this, and I've just been really focusing on making nutrient dense food at home. So things like stews, roasts, um, soup, especially since it's winter, and stuff like that, and making my own broth, and that's been good. And I noticed that I feel like very full for a long time after eating this stuff, right? Versus, right, we all know we go out to eat at these places, and you get something at McDonald's, and you're going to be hungry later, and not only that, you feel tired, and you crash. So I've learned how to make sourdough bread from scratch. I've learned how to do my own broths and stuff from scratch, and I've just noticed that because the nutrient density of the food, I've just been feeling better and fuller. And so yeah, that's kind of where I've been turning my energy, is like, how can I get more wholesome, higher quality food with more nutrients and stuff like that. And I think the other thing is, like, I obviously I'm sitting in a new car. Well, it's a new used car. This is a Jeep Wrangler, and I already had to put like almost $1,500 worth of repairs into it because I was just driving around so much for those insurance inspections, and I decided to quit those. So that's the other thing. I've actually pared down on the amount of work I'm taking in. I've probably done about 20 home inspections since the last video I did, so I'm good. I don't need to work for the rest of the winter, or well, not winter, but the rest of the year. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna relax. I called it quits on those insurance inspections because it was just a lot of driving around. It's gotten to the point where it's just not worth it. And I think a lot of us can agree it's just not worth working, like especially a low paying job. And so to give you an idea, I was driving to some of these places just to make $60. So I need to coordinate access, answer a bunch of emails, drive to the place, walk around the building, yada yada, like do the whole job. I make $60. And I finally just turned around and told the people, look, it's just not worth it. I get way higher paying jobs doing half the amount of work, like way less the amount of work, and I don't have to talk to anybody. So I just told them to shove it. Like, seriously, I'm sick of taking low paying work and running around the city, multiple cities, just to make a couple bucks. Meanwhile, it's for a mortgage company that has a multi-million-dollar mortgage on these buildings, and somehow they can only afford to pay you $60 to inspect, a high-rise building. So that's kind of been what I've been up to. It's like I'm paring down. I'm going like super minimalistic. I'm not even gonna work. Obviously, I do the home inspections. I work in my business, but I'm done taking little jobs. I'm done working for little pennies, because every minute that I'm out there, I'm burning money, and it's gotten to the point. Again, I think we can all agree, it's just not worth it. Like, it's not. It's barely worth it. It's barely worth the risk. I already lost a car working these low-paying jobs, and that was a hassle. So I finally have a new used car. The last thing I'm going to do is sacrifice it for these cheap jobs, just so some bank can satisfy their mortgage inspection requirements. And that's given me so much time to work on music, to work out, to work on my health. I feel great. I've been sleeping a lot. I've been eating well, working out. Again, working on music. I've got a couple of tracks signed, so that's an update. So I'll post some links to some music that I have coming out. And if you haven't followed my music page, you can follow it there. I'll post a link for the music page. And yeah, so keep an eye out for some music releases. We'll be focusing more on music the next few months, and again, focusing on building the business. This year I'm going to focus on the CRM, so I'll show you guys how I do my marketing and CRM. And I think the other big update is my fiance moved in. So we're officially engaged. She's moved in, and that's been a huge adjustment, but it's been nice. It's been really great. I think it's when you actually take that step and move in with somebody, and you're there like 24/7 with each other, it actually starts to feel weird when they're not there. So yeah, but this is the new car I'll be driving around. It's a Jeep Wrangler. It's nice. Probably the only Jeep Wrangler in the world that's not four-wheel drive, though, unfortunately. So we'll see how it does in the winter. But all right, hey guys, thanks for sticking with me. We're gonna be putting out more videos, and I think just kind of pushing more of a independent lifestyle, right? Like, don't let the system like break you down. Don't fall into the trap. See, I don't have to work anymore for the rest of the month. I could take the next 3 months off if I wanted to. Why? It's because I'm splitting the rent with my fiance. I have like no debt. I literally have no debt. I eat very, very cheap. I bought a used car, and that's it. Like, I've just got my bills so cheap that I only had to do a couple home inspections, and that covers me. And now I'm free to make quality food, spend some time baking bread, and focus on my music career. And it's working. But it wasn't easy to get to this point, and I feel bad when I hear people say they're like $100-something thousand in debt. Damn, bro, you better start digging. So, yeah, it's just, that was my landlord. But anyways, hey, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.